Have you ever felt like the ground beneath your feet was constantly shifting, like everything you knew could disappear in a moment? That was the world Hedy Lamarr was born into. You might know her as a glamorous Hollywood star from the 1940s, a silver screen siren, but her most incredible role was one she played off-screen, a role that would change the world forever. Hedy wasn't just a pretty face. She had a brilliant mind, a mind that saw problems and immediately started searching for solutions. And the biggest problem of her time was World War II. She saw the chaos, the instability, and she knew she had to do something. While other stars were selling war bonds, Hedy was at her drafting table, thinking about torpedoes. She knew that Allied torpedoes were often jammed by enemy radio signals, making them go off course. It was a huge vulnerability. She thought, what if you could make the signal jump from frequency to frequency randomly, like a grasshopper? If the transmitter and the receiver both hopped in sync, the enemy wouldn't be able to find the signal to jam it. It would be an unbreakable code. Working with her friend, composer George Antheil, they developed this idea, which they called frequency hopping. They even used a mechanism inspired by player pianos to synchronize the hops. They patented their invention and offered it to the US Navy, hoping to help the war effort and create a more stable, secure world. But the Navy, seeing a movie star and a musician, dismissed their idea. They told her she'd be more useful selling kisses for war bonds. Can you imagine the frustration? To have a world-changing idea, a key to creating stability in a time of chaos, only to be told your looks are more valuable than your mind. Hedy could have given up. She could have focused on her film career and left the inventing to the experts. But she didn't. Her patent sat on a shelf for years, a forgotten piece of genius. Decades later, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Navy finally dusted off her idea. They realized its potential and started using frequency hopping technology. It was the beginning of something huge. That technology she invented to guide torpedoes, that little spark of an idea to create stability in a world at war, is the foundation of almost every piece of wireless technology we use today. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, even your smartphone, they all rely on the principles of frequency hopping, the very technology that connects us, that allows us to build stable networks and communicate across the globe, came from the mind of a woman who refused to be put in a box. She saw instability and, with her own brilliance, created a system that would bring order to the chaos of the airwaves. Hedy Lamarr's story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest innovations come from the most unexpected places. She was a creator, an inventor, a visionary who wasn't just acting in movies, she was building the future. She created stability when none existed, not just for herself, but for all of us. The next time you connect to Wi-Fi, take a moment to remember the Hollywood star who made it all possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories you probably haven't heard. See you next time.